All right, we're outside today. It's a gorgeous day. But today, we've got Dylan here. Thank you so much for meeting.
Yeah, how's it going?
Good, good. It's a great day, and you've got a service truck.
Yep.
I'm excited. So it looks like Ditch Witch. How long have you been with them?
10 years.
10 years.
Yep, just hit my 10 years.
Oh, that's awesome.
Uh-huh.
Has it all been with the service truck?
I've been in a service truck about 4 or 5 years now. So I started when I was in high school. I started as a shop kid, you know, taking out trash, sweeping the floors. Worked my way up to going into the shop, bought a toolbox, you know, started getting my tools, and then I started doing a little more, changing easy wear items and stuff like that. Just started moving up every 6 months, doing more, taking on more responsibilities, and worked my way up to getting into a service truck. And this is my second truck. But
oh, it's your second one.
Yeah, you work hard for them, they work hard for you. So
that's really cool.
Yeah. All my training's been through Ditch Witch. I haven't really wrenched on anything else really. I haven't worked automotive, you know.
Yeah.
Over the road semis, haven't done any of that. But
that's awesome. So what truck did you have before this?
So I just had a 1-ton F350, had a small service bed on it, a small crane. Gotcha. You know, really, and I was kind of just going out doing small stuff, and then it turned into I was doing big stuff, big jobs with that little truck. I told them, I was like, I can't, you know, I was running out of room for all my tools and stuff. I was keeping tools in the cab, and so they got me this truck.
Awesome. Do you keep anything in the cab, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, we can open her up. Okay. Be gentle on me. This is a work truck. Yeah. I keep my Milwaukee batteries in here because in the wintertime, if I keep them in the boxes, they go dead so fast. So I keep my Milwaukee's batteries in here to keep them a little bit warm. My diag bag, my power probes in there, my multimeter, it's like my electrical diagnostic tools.
What kind of electrical meter do you usually use?
So I have a Blue Point, kind of an ancient one. My older brother was a mechanic. He kind of gave this to me when he bought a new one, and it's never failed me. Yeah. So it's a good meter. And this kit, I mean, you've probably seen them a lot. Love this kit. It's all your like probes and test leads. Oh, okay, yeah. Is this like the AES wave? Yep. Yeah, okay. Yep. So this is like my favorite kit, and I have not found a kit that's better than this.
I'm actually a little bit surprised. I always thought like, you know, heavy duty equipment and stuff like that wouldn't have the need for something like that, but I guess
some of these connectors in here we wouldn't. Okay. Like there's connectors to test like airbags and stuff. Yeah. I would never use those. But the probing wires and stuff, those I use all the time. Yeah. Like my umbrella in here, that I just bought that, and that is probably the best thing. The best thing I've bought. I've been wanting one of those for a long time. It's a Pipeliner's Cloud. It's a massive umbrella. Really? So a lot of like
it's huge, is it?
Yeah, it's huge. It's an 8-foot umbrella.
Jeez.
So you'll see like the pipeliners and stuff in Texas. They all have these umbrellas. Oh, okay. I'll hang it from my crane. In the summertime, and I'll just kind of boom my crane out over where I'm working. Yeah. And then just gives me shade.
That's cool.
Yeah, that thing is saved my butt.
So you say you've had this truck for 4 years?
I've had this truck probably 2.5 years now.
Oh, really?
So the chassis is a 2021 and the body's a 2010. Which all the bodies mostly now are all aluminum. Okay. And this is a steel bed. I actually like the steel bed better because it's all my magnets. I can magnetize stuff to it. Oh, yeah. Keep all my Milwaukee tools up top.
Milwaukee guy, love that.
Yeah, I am 100% a Milwaukee guy. I drink the Kool-Aid. Yeah. So, light I bought from Matco. Okay. I don't use it a whole lot. I mainly use it when I'm working in the shop, like doing a big job, like pumps or something. Kind of swivels and
that's cool.
These.
Yeah, like a whole assortment of those puck lights, huh?
Yeah, and I'm sure everyone watching this is going to agree with me. You will lose these.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Any guy who says they have not lost one of these lights is a liar.
That's the worst feeling.
So I'll pull this out real quick. So being in a service truck, you're not always going to get close to the machine you're working on. Usually I'll have to park down the road, or, you know what I mean? So I keep all my common stuff in here. And I can fix 60% of the jobs I'm working on with just what's in this tool tray.
Really?
Yeah, and it's nice not having to keep walking back and forth from your truck to grab, you know, a socket or this and that. So
Yeah.
I keep my electric ratchet in here, 3/8 wobble sockets, semi-deep, standard, metric.
Nice. I'm guessing most of your sockets are going to be snap-on?
Honestly, I kind of have a little bit of everything.
Oh, do you?
I do.
Okay.
I mean, I do have a lot of snap-on sockets. Yeah, I mean, I just kind of keep like crescent wrench, ratchet, cutters, hammer. This is like my favorite snap-on little pry bar. I use this a lot.
You must have this like down to a science. Have
Yeah.
everything you need.
Yeah, for sure. It's nice just grabbing this tool tray and going to the machine and just having my basics right there.
Are these RBRT wrenches?
I don't know if these, no, these, I don't think these are the RBRT.
Okay.
They're just the Mac flex head ratchet wrenches.
Those treat you pretty well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love these wrenches. Those are the only set of Mac wrenches I have. Everything else is snap-on.
Oh, okay. Looks like your go-to ratchets are both snap-on?
Yeah. All my ratchets are snap-on too.
Nice.
3/8, quarter.
Cool
So
box.
this tool tray I bought from Snap-on.
This looks like it's supposed to go in a drawer. Like, you know, like under...
And it could be.
Yeah.
That's not what I use it for.
Huh.
But
Because it would make sense why this would, you know, collapse so that the drawer could close,
Yeah.
you know?
I use this a lot too when you're out in the field. It's like blowing off dirty machines. They're in the dirt all day long.
Oh, yeah. And are these boxes pretty typical for what you'd see in a service truck?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah. These were like the drawers to have back in the day. A little bit different drawers on the new style service trucks. They actually have like the handles you'll see on like a Snap-on box where you grab it and lift up and then pull it out. So
yeah.
they're kind of like that instead of these now.
Oh, I see. These look more like industrial,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool.
This is like my main cabinet. I got my crescent wrenches, little ratchet wrenches, these big line wrenches. I use these a lot for hydraulics.
Oh, okay.
They're small, you can get them into a tight area and they still go super big, you know,
Nice.
1 5/8.
Oh, I love how you have everything you need. Like, I feel like you don't have excess, and I feel like you kind of have to think about that when you start loading tools up.
You really do. And honestly, man, when I loaded all my stuff into this truck, I probably unloaded it and reloaded it probably 3 or 4 times. So I just didn't know how, you know what I mean, how you're going to have everything set up. You're going to change stuff, move drawers.
Yeah. I guess at first you just want to have everything you possibly can.
Yeah, and I'm not the most organized guy around, but it's harder in a truck that's moving down the road all day.
Oh,
you know
sure.
what I mean,
Yeah.
your sockets are going to move, your wrenches are going to move. So trying to keep everything in one spot is hard, and then you run out of room because like you see like the foam mats that Snap-on comes out with.
Oh, yeah.
You can't really have those in a service truck. They take up way too much room.
Yeah, I could see that.
I try to stay organized as best I can.
I feel like everything's pretty well in there.
Yeah, you know, like my screwdrivers, my picks, scrapers, you know.
See a Streamlight in there? Is that your go-to light?
No, I have the mini Streamlight is my go-to.
Oh, the Streon, nice.
Yeah, that is my go-to light.
Awesome. You ever out here like at night fixing these? Or is it usually
Yeah,
during
I've
the-
worked in the dark quite a few times.
Really?
All the boxes are all lit up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they all have light
Like this,
strips
like
in.
inside?
Yeah, so they're going to be tucked in the sides.
Okay.
So then
Well,
you
that's
go
nice.
flip the switch and they'll all illuminate. So
That's nice.
this is all my Snap-on wrenches. Well, those are Icon, but
Oh, I like that Icon stubby set.
yeah.
They treat you pretty well? The Icons?
Yeah. And I don't use the stubby ones a whole lot, but I've never broke one.
Gotcha. I guess like pretty low torque when you're using stubby stuff. So.
Yeah. Just like no name angle wrenches. I Snap-on 15/16 and 1 inch, but I like these sets. These are the sets of wrenches came in. It's my 3/8 drawer. These are the sockets I don't use a ton. 12 points, my Allens, tap sockets, my adapters. This set I use a ton. Probably replace this case 5 times because I drop it and it breaks. But this 1/4 inch set is like I use all the time. You know, spark plug sockets, I don't use those a ton, but we do work on some gas engines. These are nice to have. These are the RBRT Allens from Mac.
Ah, okay. You ever run into issues with like rust and stuff?
On my old truck was bad.
Oh, really?
My old truck, they had the compressor, just a gas compressor mounted to the side of the bed. They bolted it to the top and then just siliconed around the bolts.
Oh.
Well, that compressor vibrates, so it would break that silicone and then the boxes would leak.
No.
So in the wintertime, my stuff would get rusted and pitted bad.
No.
Yeah. One of our other trucks have pressurized boxes. So when the truck's running or whatever, it'll pressurize the boxes to keep moisture and dust out.
Wow. These have like a weather seal and stuff.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, I mean, all my 3/8 ratchets and 1/2 inch are all snap-on.
Nice.
Little bit of everything. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not set on one brand. It's mostly whatever tool dealer's taking care of me.
So do you have to seek out tool dealers as a service truck? Or?
So we have all the major tool dealers that come to our shop. Most of the time I'm not there. So I'll leave like a broken tool with a shop guy. I still get serviced by the tool guys. Haha. But that's all my 1/2 inch stuff. Those sockets are a mix of Cornwell and Gray Pneumatic, Gray Pneumatic.
Yeah, I love how everything just looks so used. I'm so used to seeing toolboxes that just look like pristine, which I also love.
Yeah.
But it's really cool to see a box that has a lot of used, like everything in here looks like it's been through hell. It's awesome. It's
it has.
Love that.
They're constantly bouncing down the road. You know,
That's
all
true.
day
Yeah.
long. And then another thing I was told when I moved into a service truck, a lot of guys, you know, when they get done using their tool, they take a rag, brake clean, spray it off, you know, put it back. It's kind of a gray area, but I'll leave my tools a little bit oily, help them keep from rusting.
Nice, like protect them a little bit. That's cool.
Yeah, this is like my most unorganized drawer.
I feel like it'd be difficult to keep them organized and still keep the same amount in there.
I've tried the wrench racks. I'll go turn a corner and they all just slide back out anyway. I don't know. Maybe someone watching this has got an idea, but I have not found a good way to organize my pliers. So
As long as you know where they're all in this
drawer, yeah.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's all the snap ring pliers, you know, dikes,
Yeah.
everything else. Big channel locks.
So I don't know much about the Ditch Witch equipment. Is it electric or is it?
No, that's all diesel powered.
Oh, it's diesel powered. Okay.
Yeah, they'll run Cummins engines, Deutz, and Yanmar.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope they don't go to electric. We'll see. This is kind of just like my hammer drawer, coolant pressure tester because the case fell out and broke.
Oh, no. I like how they can put these like dividers in here.
Yeah, and they come. That's the cool thing with the beds. They come with a ton of dividers.
Oh, do they?
For the boxes, yeah. So you can set it up however you want. And this cabinet's just another set of drawer packs. Got my taps and dies up there. It's Irwin taps and dies. Got like this Allen set, but like you see how it's all rusted and pitted and stuff.
Yeah, a little bit
from
there.
getting wet. So this is my junk drawer. Everyone's kind of got to have a junk drawer.
Oh, yeah.
You know, my torch stuff, pick and eyes, tools I've made.
So I guess you have a torch on board?
Yeah,
Okay.
yep. I got torch, suitcase welder, big Miller Bobcat.
Nice.
My little pullers. I have some tools that I left at the shop.
Oh, okay.
I haven't put back yet. This is a snap-on slide hammer puller
Okay.
kit. That was expensive.
Little mini one.
Let's see. Just like my little screwdrivers, little picks.
You got a little bit of foam in there. I guess it's not too bad with picks and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about even putting some magnetic rails on the doors.
Oh,
and then putting them, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I don't know how well that would work either. So all my drilling stuff, drill bits, extractors, my burrs, thread files, center punch. These drill bits I love. These are from Matco. These are the Hyper Step drill bits.
That's nice. You don't have to buy like the whole set to get the bigger ones.
Yeah, they were probably just as much as the regular set.
You like the Mac Tools drill bits?
I do. I like that set because they warranty all of them. With most other dealers, it's like 1/4 inch and above.
Right. Yeah.
Mac will warranty all of them.
That's
so
nice. You have a pretty good Mac guy.
Yeah, my Mac guy. Yeah, Levi Card. He's a stud.
Nice.
So he takes care of me. This is a nice kit too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I always wonder if somebody makes this set because they all look the exact same.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Irwin makes a lot of that stuff.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of broken bolts, unfortunately, on our equipment. This is just kind of like my little electrical drawer. I used to keep all this stuff in my plier drawer, and I got tired of digging through it just to find like my crimpers and settle on here, you know, my pin disconnect tools.
Okay.
My big crimper, my pin cleaners. So you take like, they're basically just little files. So if you got like corroded pins in a connector,
oh, no way,
you can take these and kind of clean them out.
Nice.
So we get a lot of corrosion in connectors.
Huh.
And I think I bought this set from somebody else. This is the male set.
Ah, okay.
I don't know who makes that, but. And then all my air tools, 3/4 gun, air hammer, die grinders, air blower, tire gauge, then all my 3/4 sockets.
You say that's a Mac air hammer?
Yep.
Does that hit pretty hard?
Oh yeah. It's a funny story. I had a Cornwell air hammer. I was just beating on something, trying to get it off, and I just had my air hammer wailing on it. And the Mac guy walked in as I was doing that, and we're talking about air hammers, and I was telling him I want a new one, and said, I tell you what, if your air hammer can bust this off, I'll buy it right now.
We're doing it. I'm gonna do it.
He's like, all right. So we went and got a new air hammer. I put my bid in it. Not even 2 minutes.
Really?
Blew it right off.
Oh man.
So I ended up
awesome.
buying the Mac one.
So do you go through these and like lock them every night? Like.
Yeah. So I'll lock the drawers and then I'll lock the outside doors.
Oh, okay.
Especially like if I'm out of town staying in a hotel or something.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
So this is all my hydraulic caps and plugs, and basically just caps and plugs for hydraulic lines.
What are these things?
These are caps and plugs for the flange style hydraulics. So it just kind of has an open flare. So you'll slide this over the flare and then lock this down.
Oh, okay.
Boss and face caps, JIC, plastic plugs. My pry bars, heel bars, punches, chisels, air hammer bits, my bearing race punch set, roll pin punches. Use all that stuff a lot.
So do you have like a certain number of pieces of equipment that you service?
Basically everything we sell. Even if like a customer from Texas comes here and works, they'll bring their stuff to us. You know, it's not like a skid steer or an excavator where they could just take it down to any guy that's worked on.
Yeah, that's what I was
what I
thinking.
mean?
Yeah.
It's more of a specialized equipment. There's not a whole lot of people that have worked on ditch witch stuff, you know what I mean?
Gotcha. I guess for people that don't know, like they're putting fiber optics in our neighborhood, and so like I see these guys with the big ditch witch, and I guess they make like a tunnel for the conduit to go through.
Yeah, so they basically, so they don't have to shut the road down. Like fiber or a gas line. So instead of closing the road, cutting the asphalt out, and then digging a trench, they can just take our drill, then they'll drill underneath the road, hook their conduit to the drill head, and then pull it back underneath, and then they'll run whatever they need to run through the conduit. You know, a lot of people, they don't like construction, so you know, it saves them from closing the road down.
Yeah.
It's all my big wrenches up to 2-inch. Yeah, this drawer is a mess. Yeah,
I love it though.
Yeah, you're good. My torque wrench is in here because I didn't have anywhere else to put it.
At least it's in like the case, so like it's like bouncing around.
Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't know where else. I had it in that compartment just next to that box, and then it freaking slid over, and I couldn't fit my arm in there to grab it. So it like took me a half hour to try to get my torque wrench out, and I said, you know what, because it drives me nuts not having like stuff together, but it is what it is.
Sure.
Big chain wrenches we use a lot for a lot of valves. I got a couple of different style chain wrenches, ones that I can put a cheater bar on.
Oh, nice.
This is just all my fluids, my rags, my hose reels in here, fire extinguisher, gloves, forma funnels.
Somebody's old laundry.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is.
That's
so there's a company here in Utah that they'll get like shirts like from like, you know, the thrift stores or the DIs that they can't sell.
Yeah.
And they cut them up and make rags.
That's awesome.
So
that's better than the landfill, that's for sure.
yeah, and it's cheaper than going out and buying actual shop rags.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
This box This is just kind of got all the stuff that I can't fit into other cabinets.
Oh, okay.
Milwaukee fan. That thing is a lifesaver. Hydraulic test gauges.
This is Ditch Witch right on it.
Oh yeah. So we got different pressure gauges, you know, 600 up to 10,000.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, you do not want to mess around with hydraulics. Hoses, these are test fittings. So if you got a line or a system that doesn't have a test port, you can throw these in line and then put a gauge on it.
Okay. Do you have to use this setup pretty often?
Yeah, I actually used it last Friday.
Nice. And is this something that like Ditch Witch provides for you?
Yes.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah. So luckily I don't have to buy that.
Yeah.
Those are pretty expensive. And, you know, just other O-ring kits in there, first aid kit.
So is this truck something, like I guess this truck is company owned, but are you
Yep.
able to like customize it and stuff, add shelves or something?
Yeah, so actually this box they let me order because I was running out of room already. It depends what it is. If it helps you be more efficient and stuff and it's actually like for the truck, then they don't really care.
Nice. Is this like a huge vise?
Yeah,
Nice.
This is my big vise.
Yeah, that's a sweet.
Yeah, it's a Wilton.
Nice. Oh, so you have a air hose that comes out this way?
Yep.
I thought it was coming out the door. Okay.
Oh,
that
no.
makes more sense. Huh.
That pulls out right here.
Nice.
And I got the big fitting on it, and then I just have a little adapter with the smaller fitting.
Oh, gotcha.
That's mainly just for my 3/4 gun. Just that big knack box up there is just all my parts, my coolants, filters, fittings. The blue jug's just window wash. Red 15-gallon tank's my used oil. So I'll dump all my used oil in there, and then when I get back to the shop, pump it into our big tank.
Ah, gotcha.
Water, I just keep water for washing my hands. And then I actually have a little Milwaukee battery operated power washer. You just stick into a bucket of water so you can wash stuff off.
No way. Can we
Yeah.
see that?
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Yep, for sure. I don't remember where I put it. This is just all my crane stuff, my rigging, chains, slings, come-alongs, everything that runs everything on the bed. This runs my crane, my outriggers, all my box lights.
Okay.
These lights, those lights.
What is like what's this? Does this come off or something?
Yeah, so this is my wireless remote for the crane.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep, so I run all my crane controls. I can start the compressor off of this.
No way.
Yep.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, more Milwaukee, my grease gun, and my transfer pumps in this cabinet.
What is this thing? Is this just like a work surface?
Yeah, eventually I think I'm gonna mount a chain vise on here.
Oh, okay.
Right now it's just a beaten surface.
Yeah, it's nice.
So
Don't have to deal with like the diamond plate.
yeah. So I keep my small umbrella in here. Keep my small umbrella in there. My big snap-on pry bar. All my there's more big wrenches in there, pipe
Like,
wrenches.
long stuff in there. It's cool.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing not, but you're not flat rate?
No.
Like you don't. Okay. it's
Nope.
not- okay. That wouldn't make sense, I guess.
No, it's hard in the industry we're in, you know. There's a lot of I've never seen a heavy equipment dealership that's flat rate.
Okay.
There might be some, but
That makes sense. So are they hurting for technicians, kind of like everybody else? Are they?
yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of a dying breed.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm younger, but I got into it pretty early. We're always hiring, you know, and you drive down the road and you see every mechanic shop now hiring sign.
Yeah.
So,
That's job security, I guess.
yeah, for sure. We're pretty lucky. We got a lot of good guys. So
That's cool.
it's my bolt and nut drawer.
Oh, that's nice. You got
Yep,
a whole
it's-
cabinet in there.
Yep, it's all my hardware, standard and metric bolts, zip ties, hose clamps, roll pins. It's all like my butt connectors, fuses, battery terminals, grease fittings.
So are there tools that you, like, does this setup ever change? Like if there's a certain job, you're like, oh, I'm going to need this tool. So you like change up how the tool configurations are?
Not really. Not if it's for one specific job.
Gotcha.
Like a porta power or something.
Oh,
like
okay,
I'll take
yeah.
from the shop or big pullers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wished I had enough room to just keep everything. And that's one thing about being a field tech. You don't have all the resources you would at a shop with you.
Sure.
Kind of like my cases, scan tools, engine specific scan tools for like Cummins, Deutz, Yanmar. This one, for instance, is the Deutz tool. So you basically just plug it into the engine and then plug it into a laptop.
Oh, okay. Huh.
So they're all mostly like that.
Interesting. And I guess your laptop has, you know, all the different programs to run each.
Yeah, yep. That's just more test fittings for hydraulic stuff. That's all like my grinding wheels and discs.
Nice.
Oh, this is that power washer. I don't know where they got this. My boss got it for me. So yeah, you just get that. It just takes a Milwaukee battery.
Okay.
Then you just plug your hose into there. It's got a little soap bottle. All just different kinds of fittings.
Wait, so this is like a pressure washer?
Yeah.
Cool.
You can just stick it in like a 5-gallon bucket of water and it will.
That's awesome.
But yeah, and then I got my my welding cables down there. And this is my welding cabinet. So my welder's actually in the cabinet.
Nice.
I got another suitcase welder down there.
So is this, I guess this is powered by a diesel motor?
No, a gas motor.
Oh, a gas motor, okay.
Yeah, so the door up top will raise open too, so it's not filling the cabinet full of exhaust.
Okay.
And then my torches, my welding gloves and helmets, and welding rod. Yeah, so that's a stick welder. And then
Oh, that's for
that's for the
torch.
torches. That's oxygen and acetylene.
And I'm guessing you have a generator on board for the small
Yeah,
one?
so that's a welder generator.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so I just plug in my extension cord here.
Oh, look at that.
Yep, and then I can run my suitcase welder off of this welder.
Wow.
So and that welder just uses that, it's like that flux wire you don't need gas for.
Oh, the flux core, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess your crane comes in pretty handy.
Oh, I use my crane almost every job.
Really? Mm-hmm. Go pretty far out?
Yeah, so it booms out 20 feet.
20 feet.
Yeah, and it'll lift 6,600 pounds.
Jeez, so cool. Well, Dylan, thank you so much for going over your whole truck with me. That's so cool. This is gonna be, I don't know, I don't do very many service trucks, so it's really cool to see the industry.
Yeah, and
that.
like I'm not the most organized, you know, I'm not the best out there, but
I love it.
you know, it's hard to get everything you need onto a truck.
Yeah,
You know,
I can imagine. I
So
could
you
imagine.
gotta fit a whole shop in there. So
Yeah.
you gotta do the best you can. So
Well, Dylan, thank you so much.
Yep.
I do appreciate it.
yep, no problem.
Gosh. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I did. It's a beautiful day. I don't know why it's like sprinkling on us, but beautiful day. If you'd like to have your box or service truck featured on this channel, hit me up on Instagram or just send me an email. But to the next one, we'll see you.